Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl P, and today we're going to talk about creating a recorded listing on Niteflirt. So, what is a recorded listing? A recorded listing is where you can go in and essentially go through the whole process of creating a listing, but instead of it being a live listing, live meaning that you're available, you're gonna take it on the spot, this is one that's already recorded. So the benefits of having one of these, or a few of them, is that the guys can still call you while you're asleep or while you're not offline and get to hear your voice and interact and have some fun. So yeah, there's that. So let's talk about them. What should you say on a pre-recorded listing? I feel like there's no right or wrong answer, and there's no one specific way to go about this. You go about it whichever way you feel like would work for you. There's different ways you can do them though. So for instance, you might want to go on there after you create your live listings and go create like introductions. So you can create recorded listings as like introductions to your live listings and explain to them everything that you can do on that call. It's kind of like a longer greeting. If they are still not sold after your greeting, but you have an introduction before they actually call you, they might want to, check you out, fill you out a bit. So that's one way to go about it. Another way is to tell stories. You can make as many pre-recorded listings as you want. Like, for instance, on live listings, there's only one under each category, but you can make as many as you want under all the categories. So you could tell stories, you can make intros, you can get on there and do JOIs. Like, think of a topic of a role play or a scenario or something, and think of all the words and phrases you can say for that, right? Make a little notes if you have to. Think of a story behind it. How are you going to tell the story? Because granted, when you record these listings, you want to be talking for at least 10 to 15 minutes minimum. I mean, if you're doing intros, that could be like 5 or 6 minutes, cool, but like you really want to talk longer, because if they like what they're hearing, they're going to want to stay on and hear your voice. And you're only recording this once, but they can call and listen, and I don't know, to really make some money from it, to really get them intrigued, I feel like they should be at least 10 minutes. Okay, you could tell stories, you could do JOIs, intros, and you can think of ways, use your brain and your noggin to find other ways to be creative, because that's all I could think of off the top of my head at the moment. So you create it the same way. You go through the listing. After you set the price and press continue, it prompts you to either upload on a wave. You have to have the wave format, or call, which was my favorite way. They just called me and I got on the phone and just talked. It's all right there. So you can operate them like that. Now, here's my opinion and kind of a downfall. If you're on a platform, you should be utilizing each of the features that can bring you more money. It's kind of a waste if you're not. However, there's some features on certain platforms. Every feature is not going to be the best money-making feature and not going to make you the most money in the world, but you still want to utilize it. Pre-recorded listings on Niteflirt was the least way that I made money on there. I would get calls on my pre-recorded listings, yes, but I would make more money on live calls or through the chat or through pay-per-views, or through tips, So do with this information as you wish. I wouldn't waste time trying to put all my focus on making recorded listings. If you can record one recorded listing a week, consider yourself productive until you fill up with as many as you want. But don't try to like make a bunch of them. I mean, hell, even one every other week. Commit to that. 2 a month, 2 to 3 a month is not hard. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I want to make sure I've talked about listings. Um, okay, so just while I'm looking at the listings page, when you go to my accounting, click on listings, you're gonna come through the screen. It has the title of what you named it, the category in which it's in. Your status is gonna be accepted, not accepted, needs editing. Um, and you have to fix it until it's not. So be mindful what's against the terms of service and verbiage that you're using, because most reasons why it's not accepted is because of that. And when you upload pictures on your listing, no nip slips, no too cheeky in the back. Clear, beautiful, vibrant. Your pictures you're gonna want yours to stand out, but nothing that's gonna like get you rejected. Think of it as posting on Instagram. Nothing too much. Okay, and then it's your availability, which you can toggle on and off at any given time, whether you accept the calls on that listing. Some people, or like for instance me, just because I was accepting calls doesn't mean I was accepting calls on every single listing. I might cut some of those listings off. For example, if I didn't want to be on cam, I would cut all my cam listings off and just keep phone on. Or certain days I would cut my phone lines off and just keep cam on because I only wanted video chats. But just know you can toggle that on and off. And then your bids, which that needs to be a video by itself, and greetings, which I will talk about it in another video as well. Anyways, I'm accepting consultations. I'm accepting new people into my workshop. I also just started a Telegram group so we can grow together. And yes, so that's all I have for you guys today. Comment on this video, like it, share me on your Instagram, share me on your Twitter, share me. Yeah. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you if you listen to this point. It means the world. Keep watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you took something away from it. Yeah.